Hello and welcome. The other day I had a wonderful conversation with a very dear friend, and he said to me, "Jenny, isn't your take on life just a little bit idealistic?" My answer was simple. Yes, in some people's eyes it would most definitely be seen that way. And given the destruction and the devastation that we see and that we hear in the world around us, this is hardly surprising. However, I continued our conversation by asking a couple of questions of my own. In the late 1800s, if the Wright brothers had been told, which indeed they may well have been, that the idea of man being able to fly was utterly pointless and a waste of time, should they have listened and put their dreams aside? If as a young man someone had told Nelson Mandela that apartheid would never end and his dream of a different future was unrealistic and would never happen, should he have listened to them and let go of his vision? Clearly, to let go of their dreams, to not pursue their dreams, would have served no one. When we become aware of something that would benefit from change, however large or however small it may be, it serves no one to shelve our ability to perceive that something could be different, to dream that something can change, to listen to that dream and then choose to take action accordingly. When we embrace conscious intention, we are in a space of awake dreaming. We are visioning and we are imagining, and it is through the seeds that we sow within this space of dreaming that we create the possibility of creative and conscious change. As we integrate the principles of spiritual empathy into our daily lives, we learn to ask ourselves questions and we learn to value inquiry. We learn to look more deeply, and we allow time for a responsive direction to evolve and to emerge, and we develop the relational skills that enable us to seek counsel and support whilst retaining our capacity for free will and choice. There will always be times in our lives when we are faced with difficult and challenging situations. And as adults, what we make of those experiences and what we do in response to them will, to a very great extent, determine whether a challenging experience becomes one of growth and learning, or one that compounds feelings of helplessness and further difficulty, a situation of breakdown, or an opportunity for breakthrough. Stepping into a space of relational spirituality and embracing life through the principles of empathy is a journey. And it's a journey that requires gentle nurturing, with forgiveness of both ourselves as well as others, with a celebration of the learning curve to be found in both our mistakes and our disappointments, as well as our celebrations. We are writing our story and we are painting our picture right here and right now. We are spinning the web whilst living within it. When we choose to meet with life through the principles of spiritual empathy, we consciously presence ourselves within this process. We are autonomous and yet connected, independent and yet interdependent. Being self-responsible does not mean going it alone. There is a huge difference between receiving support in the making of our own decisions, as opposed to desiring others to make decisions for us. As adults, when we look to others to meet our needs or hold them responsible for the shape of our world, we are effectively giving them responsibility for our well-being, and in doing so we place ourselves in a passive position. When we step away from self-responsibility, we relinquish the opportunity to become aware of any part that we ourselves may have played in the scenario. And in doing so, we give away our personal power. We give away our entitlement and our opportunity to have a conscious say, and we relinquish our opportunity to be actively engaged in navigating our way forwards. Embracing a life of relational spirituality doesn't mean that we're going to be happy all of the time. It's our lessons learned through both joy as well as adversity that bring us a truly integrated appreciation and a value of all that we have and all that we are, and through our very being, all that we are creating and becoming moment by moment. I would like to finish today with an invitation. I wish to invite you to make a commitment to listen and to dream. Allow your mind to engage with your heart and learn to listen with everything that you are. Listen and respond to those things that are in tune and in balance with the very nature of everything that you wish to be and everything that you wish to see in the world around you. Dare to dream and dare to see yourself as the source of potential change.